I'm good, fam. Who's in? All right. Nope, I wish I had a laptop or a PC. Anyone. Share Factory. When you go on YouTube, you always can see Share Factory. Yeah, someone messaged me about that. Oh wow. That's rage number one. Where you say King go? Oh, I ain't sure. I would have to check online to see exactly what all platforms that'll be coming out for. Wow, what a hand. Yeah, if you're keeping up to date, especially if you can link summon, it is gonna seem slower. Because I can imagine the speed that link summon would allow you to generate a great deal of potential threatening monsters to the field. So, yeah. Oh, that's you, SWAT? What's going on? SWAT, you need to learn to answer your messages on PSN. I'll probably do that on the next stream for you, Johnny. This one just to showcase SWAT's deck. Alright. Let's get to work. Sounds like wherever you are at YouTube, I'm coming in handy. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem. Don't worry, your deck 1-0. Nah, it doesn't work like that. What the hell is this guy going for? Let's stop that one. No, as long as your deck got a great deal of potential to negate or disrupt your opponent's moves, you can always stay in the game and make comebacks. It all depends on who is playing in Link format, because they may say it may make the game slower. I would disagree with that. You put that in my hands and I'll show you just how fast I can truly run. It's just making sure you have the right engine in the car so that the car can bring out its full potential. That's all. Put a driver like me behind the wheel and you will see. You would think that's broken when I'm done. Wow, what a waste of a turn. Time to end this one. That's 2-0. Just waiting on another unfortunate victim. Oh wow, it's 7:14 p.m. where I'm at. Oh wow. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. I would have live streamed over the weekend if I was on the island, but I had to leave, so it kind of slowed me down. Even getting out a couple of requests. What you say, Neo Crisis? um yeah, sometimes you could feel the game is working against you. I can't remember exactly which packet in. You could just go to thecardhub.net, type in card at the miles, it'll tell you exactly where it is, and make sure you have a lot of points, because you're gonna be a while if it's a rare card. Trust me on that. That's dirty. Alright, cool. Just keep farming for DP. You have to keep farming. Alright, this is really annoying. I think does he have that now? Oh yeah, he does. Hold on. Let me see if I can make that. Okay, that's still not gonna work. Let's do this first. It isn't bad either with the right cards. Like, it would really annoy your opponent. Like with the level 7, it would restrict them to once per turn playing spells and drops, and then Sheehan would just negate that once, and basically they can't play spell and drops. So like that isn't bad at all. Let's make a second one of him. That should be enough for now. Oh, I forgot about that little trick. I've been dueling so long and have so much points, it doesn't even matter. I go in the card shop and I can like literally just keep pressing X. I just try to figure out if I'll actually wear out my X button. Oh man. Yeah, I would really switch out a lot. Like, how to put it? If I was on the racetrack and cars had 6 gears, this would only have 2. So I'm at a disadvantage in terms of speed, but it can hit certain combinations which can keep your opponent at bay. So that isn't bad at all. It's just making sure that you can actually get those out. Alright, one face down, so that shouldn't be an issue. 78. Let's do our mats. 4. That should be dual. Now it would have been great if they had how to put it, a cross brand play where, you know, we could play from different consoles like PlayStation 4 and Xbox. That would have been great. That's 3-0. Oh, listen to me. Fawn, listen to me. Go on my channel when I'm done with this stream. There is a Madolche deck that I built that is crazy because I think it's the rank 4. Her effect doesn't target, so it's excellent against what are those again? Those set that jumps out, banish, and do all those other oh, why I can't remember them. And I actually have a deck with it. What are those again? What are those? Oh man. Yeah, I think that's what she named. Yeah. Like when she uses her effect, it doesn't target. It's like a neat version of Trishula. Oh man. Oh, let me swap my controller out before it dies. Oh yeah, Cosmos. Like you can play Cosmos and you can literally rape them because once they get rid of their lower level monsters and they bring out their higher level monsters, you just send those boys back to the deck and you just like, you know what? I'm actually gonna play that deck in the stream for you guys so you guys can see it in action. Like Madolches can stand up to just about any meta deck just because she has that effect that doesn't target. Like unless the monster is unaffected by other effects, like they can go toe to toe with just about any meta deck. Oh wow. Alright, we'll just do this. What do you say, Shimmy? I mean, I don't mind playing Cosmos as long as I'm actually playing with one of my decks, but it gets a little hard when you're being creative, doing other things and testing out other things, because Cosmos isn't easy to get around. Just because they can like hop out the game, then use their field spell card to like just put them back in the hand, and then shuffle their hand again, and then when it pops, it adds again. Like their field spell card, I feel to me, does way too much. Like way too much. Oh, you finally made it. Oh wow, this guy isn't wasting no time. Beatrice? Rocket science. Globe Orb, that means he plans to synchro summon. Oh boy. You mean your Stellar Knight Demise deck? Oh wow. Sound like you got some real text in there. Best Demise deck aside from Quillies and your Senjus. If we're talking about making sure that you can OTK an opponent, I would go with the Demise variant of the Chain Burn. Like you can just out all your opponent's life points from the moment they draw, and they can't do anything unless, of course, they take in I think it's Photon Karibo or something like that. Photon, yeah, Photon Karibon or something like that. That's like the only way they're gonna get rid of that burn damage, and I think it might be another hand trap that you can use to reduce the damage, unless they of course use like Twin Twister in a Raid Raptor deck. And nope, that still wouldn't work. They still would need the trap card in the graveyard to, well, yeah, like the Chain Demise, the card of Demise variant, the Chain Burn, like you can OTK your opponent very quickly with 0 response. because you have to keep in mind when you're playing like Chain Burn. I mean, when you're playing card of Demise variant decks, they're very receptible to Royal Decree and Denko, which shuts down the whole deck. So you want to out your opponent quick when you're dueling with those kinds of variants. Oh wow. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. Nope. That's a 0. That's 3 and 1. Yeah, really late draw for that card. But that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish I'd gotten it first turn, then I could have potentially shut that out because I would have 3 face down, so it would have been up to him targeting it with Twin Twister. So if he hadn't hit it with Twin Twister, then it depends on what kind of cards you play, because when you play in card demise variant decks, like you just run triple pot upstart and just allow the deck to float. So with pot, you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and then choose. And then you could also incorporate, I think it's King Blackjack or something like that. Like just set him to the graveyard, he's gonna get you another trap card. Like it literally doesn't matter. Like even if you play card of demise with BAs, like they go to the graveyard, you get all their effects. I already had that a couple of times. Oh man, now let's see. Man, this one is tough. Let's go Yarichi and then Kaizen. Oh, guess when his face downs can activate in response. Oh, you got that dirty on heaven. Alright. Let's just do this. Slap one of these down, and that should be enough for now. Yeah, that's the thing with card of demise variant decks. Once you incorporate the right cards, like they are hard to get over. Like you want to seal out their activation really quick. If you can't do that, when they just start flipping up and going off, like you could have a nightmarish potential back row to deal with, and you want nothing, literally want nothing to do with that. Let's do this. Let's get you. I do play Tekken, but I haven't played that in ages. Like literally, it's just been Yu-Gi-Oh, reading card effects, and deck building. That's basically it. Like I can still press 4 buttons and do some other things. I do also play wrestling. Oh wow, is this guy serious? Put the brakes on that, buddy. Oh, I also, well, because they haven't had a really good Dragon Ball Z game since Tenkaichi 3 for the PlayStation 2, I really haven't played Dragon Ball Z like that. I do have Xenoverse 2, but when it just isn't what you're used to. I just don't like going back to that 2D type thing. Like, I'm spoiled at Tenkaichi 3 where I can like literally move all around the board, do as I please, use keks, different moves, and it was excellent. Out there, the team factor and the switching out, and like that game was just great. Like all they needed to do was expand on that, and they would always have the best Dragon Ball Z game of all times. Like I tell people, when you're deck building, like cards are really player preference. Like I don't use Brilliant Fusion, but you can use Brilliant Fusion. There's nothing wrong with Brilliant Fusion. Brilliant Fusion to me is an excellent play. You can get a Stellar Knight in the graveyard, go off. You can put your Seraphonite back in your extra deck and now make your other 2 copies or potential copies of Brilliant Fusion in your in your deck live again, so you can make Seraphonite again and gain an additional normal summon and just keep bouncing everything from the field and, you know, minusing 1 from your opponent's hand. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. As well as Summon a Monk is also excellent in the deck, so you can then, you know, pitch off a dead Brilliant, or if you have a second Brilliant in hand, and then just get a Stellar Knight and go off and, you know, do what Stellar Knights do. Bounce things off the field, -1 from the opponent's hand. Oh, this guy is another 10 goldfish. So yeah, you can use Brilliant Fusion with Stellar Knights. There's nothing wrong with that. That additional normal summon would actually come in handy, being able to summon the Stellar Knight that allows you to send 1 from the deck to the grave, and then using Altair to bring it back, get to your 3. You can bounce your Brilliant and your Seraphonite back and just go off and keep doing what they do. That is excellent. That right there is excellent, Shimmy. Trust me, that play is so genius, because when you go off on that play, like, the only thing your opponent can, like, literally do is, like, get out of my hand, and then you get to see everything they draw for, like, the next return. So, you know, that's gonna upset a lot of players. Oh wow, I don't think I want to make any of those now. Wait, 22. If I make 6. Alright, Goyo, you'd be better. Nah. If you were to destroy him, I could always pop off. What's his effect? Banish 2, target 1 face up, return to the hand. Nope. You just battle. Yep. And there is nothing better in Yu-Gi-Oh! Than when you know every card in your opponent's hand that they are face down, and everything else that they are going to draw for the next return. So, like, your opponent literally can't hide anything from you or try to bluff you. Why are you nervous? Yeah, we should do that now. Let's go. It all depends on matchup. Like, as long as the opponent can't interfere with what I'm doing and I can interfere with what they're doing, like, it's just gonna be an easy win. And besides, if he had something relevant to activate, he would have activated it already. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could up that. It's just about using your cards at the right time. Like, if it doesn't threaten your field position, like, let them play the card. And when it's something that threatens your field position or that's going to utilize 2 or more of your opponent's resources, then you negate. Jackpot 7. When this card is activated, shuffle this card into the deck. When this card in your possession, send to the graveyard. If you have 3. Oh, wow. He has a win condition in there. Good luck achieving that before I kill you. What do you say, Giovanno? See that? Now, if you had a Regeki or Darkhold face down bluffing as a trap, then I'd have been in problems if I'd negated the rotor, and then he could have cleared my field. But that is 4 and 1. Oh wow, the connection between me and them is horrible. Let's see. Let's try Junior. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh boy. I need to look at my request sheet again. I don't recall seeing that there. I remember someone, I think you did mention that to me. I think because you sent it in a message. I need to go put that down. Will you say, Prophet? Prophet sound like he from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, well, like I said, he's gonna have to be faster than that. That's why I like decks that are really consistent with a great deal of speed, simply because when you're dueling, you can actually slow a fast deck down by playing less cards, but you can't speed up a slow deck because it's just naturally slow. So, like, you can't play the deck any faster than it was designed. So, like, if you can't get your combinations or to hit them on time, like, if you even if your opponent bricks and they get 2 or more turns to unbrick their hand, like, it's not gonna look good if you can't out that 8 grand in a single turn or in about 2 turns. Like, if you're constructing a deck, make sure it can out that 8k within 2 to 3 turns. Like, you really don't want to go for the 3 turn trying to out it, because it gives your opponent too many turns to come back in a duel. But if you can out it within the first 2 turns when they brick, like, that's game. Yeah, Morphages can be kind of tricky. The thing is with them is you want to either out their scales. That is why I always run 3 Twin Twisters in most of my decks. 3 Twin Twisters, because you want to out those scales. And if you can't out the scales, you want to clear their field of all monsters, so that when their scales go off, they require a sacrifice. If they can attribute a monster on the field, or if they have none there, their scales go. When their scales go, their effects go. So, outing their scales or clearing all their monsters off, that is also why I run 1 copy of Darkhold and 1 copy of Raigeki. So at least I stand a really good chance of seeing it or drawing into it, because you can only have 1 Raigeki. So, you know, the chances of your 1 Raigeki, 1 in 40 cards, you're opening up with 5, second turn 6, like that's kind of hard, just relying or waiting on that one specific card. So, like, the most optimal number in deck building is always going to be 2. You run 2, you are most likely going to see that card. I don't know why I allowed him to go first. I'm so used to, I mean, I do love to see what my opponent's playing so I can know how to counterplay what they're playing, but I really should have gone first. Ooh, we get a zombie matchup. Yeah, I know. It just depends on what my opponent breaks out to the field, and that determines how I play my hand from there. Because it can get very, very nasty from here on out, depending on what my opponent decides to make. Because it looks like he's going for the +1. Bring back the Malicious. Probably go into Beatrice if necessary. Send Plague Spreader Zombie to the graveyard. Use the next Malicious and go into a Synchro 8. And I do know that my opponents really do hate when I could read their moves to that extent, so I just wait and let them do what they have to do. Let's see. Yep, Beatrice. Beatrice, ditch him for overlay unit. most common card since he's playing zombie. Plague Spreader. Put one back to the top of his deck. Make that level 8 synchro. If not, he could also send is another level 6. I think it's a Fable. He can also send that to the graveyard. Send 2 from his hand to the graveyard. Special summon that. Use malicious effect. Oh. Carbonite Dragon. Trying to remember his effect. One level 7 or lower normal dragon type monster. That's excellent. Happy for you, because boy, sometimes it can take hours to get that one copy of the card you always wanted. Second Beatrice to do it again. Ooh, Trick Clown. All right. Let's see. Wait. Let's do this. Oh wow. He has those in his deck. Oh man. Alright. Let's see now. Since he's doing that, that means he wants to wipe my field. Alright. Let's go with Harichi. Battle. Defense. Set. Oh wow. Oh wow. Glad you get your 3. I think the game would either slow down or freeze. He's gonna gain life points. See why I said I accidentally let him go first, that I should have gone first. Boy, all this could have been avoided if I had done what I supposed to. Oh boy, and I know he doesn't have no rank 3s in this deck. Ay, 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 ay. Let's start off with this. It's alright, trial and error. That's why you test things to see exactly what can combo with what to get yourself out of, you know, any number of different scenarios or situations that can possibly occur like this one. But it's my fault though. This only lost because I went second. If I had gone first, all of that special summoning he could not have done because he didn't even have twin twist anything to even out anything in my back row if I'd opened up first. So let's see, best played move. Let me see something. 2 in the grave. Okay, that best playable move. Oh wow, I just realized he had that effect. That's 4 and 2. That's my bad, Swat. Oh, this one is a gentleman. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Spam the field with level 6 for rank 6. Alright. Go ahead. And his trap count seems to be very low in his deck, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see what this is. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't synchro. You just would have returned it and I would have lost 2 for 1. Yep. Go ahead, buddy. I'm fine with that. And also it serves to have an excellent memory of everything your opponent played before. And that is also why I didn't play the other card. Yeah, Fiendish is. Oh, come on, man. You can't think it's going to be that easy. Oh, wow. Now you see the kind of respect I get for being loyal in the duel, taking an L and my opponent rages, and that's the same guy from the last time. And all you do is time your cards appropriately, limit their moves, and because I already played this deck and I can see the complexity to the level of dueling he's dueling, I can then predict what he's going to do because he already showed me numerous amounts of moves. Oh man. And like rocket science. Like Rock, he needed that mill so he could open up his deck. And because I slowed it down, he already knows what's going to happen. I'm going to synchro and I'm going to rape him after that. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't write Yaki from the start, because how he said his monster, most of the monsters that he were playing were high level for go into sixes. Because he didn't play a toner to make the 6, it only could be one of the 4s. And I already know if I play Raigeki and it's the Shadol, he's gonna pop the Solemn, allowing him to get a free summon next turn, and you want to restrict moves like that, especially when you already know your opponent's gonna spam the field, or that a move your opponent's gonna make, such as sending a monster from the deck to the graveyard, is going to open up their play choices or options. We almost hit now 1 hour mark for this. Yeah, and the thing is, he tried the half kill. Well, the only reason he actually won that the duel before this is simply because I was supposed to have gone first. Just how he let me go on first this one, I was supposed to go on first. My opening hand showed that, and I said I was supposed to go first before I even got my opening hand because of the play style of this deck. You want to get some negates out on the field right from the start of the duel, slow your opponent down, and it makes it difficult for them to actually make a comeback or make a decent move, because you're going to negate whatever it is that's going to open up their combo options or choices. So he tried to half kill this deck the last duel when I made that error, and actually allowed him to go first. And now he allows me to go first and he rages on me. Like, seriously, guy? Oh boy. Oh, this is saying go on again. Round 2. Alright, we're gonna start off with this guy, one of these, and one of those. That should do it right there. Yeah, I know. Infernities is like, I want my hand at 0 so I can hit all my combos. That's how they usually play, or their play style. This will most likely be the last duel, then I'll show you guys the deck formula, and then I guess in a couple of days I'll restructure it so it can play even faster, like just dropping a new engine under the hood and go from there. Oh, erratic. Hell yeah. No soup for you. Now let's see. Oh, not bad at all. You live with that. Oh boy, it's a good thing you said that. I know I have that in your message somewhere. I gotta remember to create that and live stream that for you. No one be alarmed. I think it's some form of language, but it's not English. It looks like alien, but don't be alarmed. If anyone goes missing, then be alarmed. Run around screaming, and it's probably the end of the world. That's Korean? It looks like a bunch of awkward sex positions. That's what that looks like. Oh boy, this could be trouble. Well, I hope they're entertained. All right. That could work, you know. That honestly could work. All right, let's do this. All right, cool. Whenever you're ready, you could always send it to me. Oh, wow. That's a nice drop, though. All right. Go ahead, buddy. I mean, I'll be playing in ranked, so I wouldn't really need the side deck, but the extra deck, yeah, I think I'll need that. Oh wow. At 3K defense is gonna be a little difficult to get over. Oh boy. He doesn't play any. Let's do this. Set that. That'll be it for now. Excellent. Now, I only have to beat over 2,500. Oh wow. Back to 3K. Now that was a good move. Oh man. Alright, I'll end my turn. Alright, back in business. Where is he? Yeah, boy. If he was, trust me, Blue Eyes would be one of the #1. I mean, Blue Eyes in this game already is a tier 1 deck. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, if you haven't seen my Blue Eyes deck, like, go check it out. That is ridiculous. I think I got ahead of myself. I don't understand why I did that just now. I think because that's what they do. Oh boy. Let's see if we can squeeze out another turn. I mean, card choices are always gonna differ between duelists because, like I tell people, just because... Oh wow, no. Just because I play a card doesn't mean you should play that exact same card, because what works for me may not always work for you because of my dueling style and your dueling style. We're not gonna duel exactly alike, so, you know, use what works for you. Like, I'm not gonna tell you, hey, you have to play that card or you should play that card. No, if that was always the case, the amount of decks that I've built would have never been built. What I would have never built because of the cards that were stated to be used with them. And I don't think he has any rank 5s. Volcanosaur should have been nice right about now. Like, really would. Let's do this. Defense position. So I could have beat all. I could have popped. No, he to protect his Blue Eyes. Dang. Let's see if we can squeeze out another turn. But yeah, card choices, they're always gonna differ between duelists, always. Alright, that looks like game. Oh wow. Unfortunately, you didn't. And because you run I forget what is his name, the level 5 just now that you can special summon, like that would have been excellent to have, because like even if you couldn't erase all the monsters off your opponent's field, like you can, after the battle phase, go into it and like pop and burn your opponent for the difference. Yeah. All right, that's not gonna work. Good game, go on. That should be what, 5 and 3. Let's go to the recipe so you guys can see. He runs 2 Burden of the Mighty. Some of the monk would have been excellent in this. 1 day apiece, a Raigeki, 1 reinforcement to the army, 2 smoke signals. I would have run 3. 1 soul charge, which isn't bad. I would also run 2 instant fusions just because your opponent's gonna play Solemn. They Solemn you synchro, Solemn you exceed, instant fusion, and continue to do what you do best. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 Call It a Haunted. The counter trap card for them. He runs 2 copies of that. Maingatama. 2 Dual Wheel. 1 Strike. 1 Warning. 1 Storming Mirror Force, 1 Vanities, you can only play 1. 2 Elders, 2 Grandmasters, 1 Shogun Shin, 2 Jung Synchrons, 3 Kagimosha, 2 Inishin, if that's how you pronounce it, 2 Kagiki, 2 Kazin, Kizan, 2 Aryu, if that's how you pronounce it. Forgive my pronunciation, guys. 2 Yaichi, 1 Zanji, and Zanji used to be my favorite card when 6 Samurais first came out. Valkyrian Knight, which I never saw, and 1 DD. I'm sorry, 1 Warrior Lady of the Wasteland, and I've seen this 2 or 3 times and only 1 copy of her, but hey, that's Yu-Gi-Oh for you. He plays 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, 2 Goyo Guardians, 1 Chambara, 2 Shien, 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Trishula. I actually was about to attempt to make this, but it would not have made any sense if I had. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Castell, 1 Diamond Crab King, and 1 Shadow of the 6 Samurai. And that's his Deadly Six Samurai deck profile. I did promise to play the Madolches for you guys, which I'm about to do right now. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Doesn't matter, anyone. I'll go second. Oh wow, and not a bad hand if I do say so myself. And by the way, Madolches is my most hated archetype. I hate Madolches, just to let you guys know. And as crazy as that sounds, like, yeah, this is where Yu-Gi-Oh just took a wrong turn. Like, do that and that. Like, they have an owl in a trench coat and Tom hat sitting on look like a box from Popeyes with chicken little strips in it. Like seriously? A cat sitting on I don't even know what the hell, buttered pancakes? Like, seriously? I wouldn't even talk about the guy with the candy cane in his hand on the pony or whatever that is. Like, that Yu-Gi-Oh just took a wrong turn with them. I prefer to play Toons than to play these guys. And I only kept this deck because people don't really rate it. So when they like, you know, Ken Madolches, actually I can, you know, just pop out the deck and show them. Exactly. I don't know how far they think they thought that they could go with this archetype, but it is what it is. Special summon Hoot Cake. Get out there, buddy. Let's also do this. We're gonna normal summon again, and we're gonna sacrifice the clown and get our pudding cess out there. What you mean? Let's banish our clown. Oh, effect villa. I know. All right, let's make invoker. Let's overlay and make princess. Then we're going to use Invoker's effect. Let's send Owl to the grave. Let's get our Messenger Lotto. Let's use Princess effect. So we can special summon Owl back. Sorry, send it back to the deck. So we can special summon. Let's get. You have Messenger Lotto already. Let's get Angeli face up. And now let's use Angeli's effect. Let's get back our owl. Oh, because he negated the effect. Dang. Alright. Defender. Go ahead, Mr. Defender. Get out there. Nope. And just in case he's feeling froggy, go ahead. Moxie challenge. Oh, wow. Wow. I guess that challenge put him out of business. It all depends on the monsters you're trying to synchro into, and then you add in the appropriate monsters into the deck, because it's kind of tricky when you're dealing with the synchrons. You know how they go. Some of them are literally specific. The synchro monsters themselves are kind of specific to their tuners unless you're using like quick synchron. Yes, it really is. Really is. That's how you do it. You can't win, you surrender. Like, you don't rage. You can't win, you surrender. That's it. Oh, wow. What a hand. Oh, this is one of my favorite tech cards in the game when my opponent builds that awe-inspiring bot. Like, this actually saved my hide when they did. Like, it was like, yeah, let's see your monsters use their effects now. And it's excellent because, like, if monsters cannot be targeted, like, the best option you have is to do that. And then afterwards, they become immune to everything. I mean, yeah, you could do that, or you could commit suicide and run into them. But surrender is saying that I'm not gonna waste the court time and, you know, go ahead and find someone else to do it, or, you know, rematch. Oh wow! Either Infinity is coming or Zolkin, one or the other. And it doesn't matter. I'm gonna force him to negate. If it's Infinity, if it's Zolkin, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's another thing, SWAT. Like, I prefer to surrender too, because if you're, I mean, like, unless you have a channel and you're just like showcasing exactly the extent the deck can go to, I see no need to go to those links. Like, it isn't necessary. Oh, I think he made a boo-boo because he played quick synchron. And Dry's effect says the dude he can summon light monsters. He can't go to level 5. They exceed summon or make Zolkin. Oh boy, that's gonna cost him. Alright, my move. Excellent. And I will gladly take your Maxi challenge. Let's see you survive after this. Brilliant. I actually wanted to try that, you know. I really should. I mean, you don't really see much people playing Dyson Sphere at all. Like, I used to make him when I first played Photons, because I would use, like, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon, and then the level 1 to make both their levels the same. And then I would make the Dyson Sphere. And he has a really neat effect too. So, like, if he targeted for an attack, he can just get 2 overlay units of the graveyard, equip it to himself. I'm like, wow, that's cool. Alright, we're gonna out 8k. That is the task. We need to out 8k. Okay, our first normal summon. Yes, because we want to add something very important. That is interesting. Oh, wow. Alright, that could work. Let's go, cat. Get out there. We're gonna meow our way to victory right now. Yeah, most people don't play those odd rank numbers. Like, anything above a 7, and usually you won't see people playing it. And the only reason 7s, you see a lot of 7s, is because of Red Eyes and a lot of decks now that actually make level 7 monsters. Let's go, Queen. Get out there. And instant fusion. Oh wow. I could. That's a really good option. Alright, that could work, you know. Let me make sure my math is correct. 23, 5, 6. No. Oh boy. Miscal. Alright. Alright, Jimmy. How did I miss? He put that in the graveyard. Alright. Oh wow. Bye, Seraphinite. Alright, this is where things go from bad to worse. I think I did too much talking and Missy had that turtle in the graveyard. Right now he can make Infinity, Zulkin, and Nova in this one turn. And that's my bad, guys, if I lose this. I should have been paying attention. He had turtle in the grave. Or else I wouldn't have taken the Moxie challenge, which would have left him in a bind. What's Overwatch? I ain't sure what that is. Oh boy, yes. I ain't sure, but he could have OTK'd me. I don't know why he didn't. Defense. Don't bank on a single infinity. I'll be the end of that. Alright, that's my bad, guys. I do apologize. Carlitos. Oh boy. Alright. First things first. The first thing I would say to change if they did, make an update to this game is tag duels. First thing. In terms of connection, it's still gonna be kind of difficult because it isn't like they are actually pouring in a whole lot of money to make sure that if I'm halfway around the world and you're on the other side of the world, that we stay connected to play. So I feel as though that if they improve that, there would be less disconnections, because not every time you see it says connection lost to an opponent means that they rage. But there are specific times in the duel when you're beating the crap out of your opponent when you know that that's a rage. Like, you're going to work and literally there's nothing they can do, and then all of a sudden connection lost. Like, yeah, that wasn't by coincidence. But tag duels and connection would be my two biggest things, and obviously more up-to-date cards. even if they don't get us all the way to link format, like just give us everything up to what this game can handle. Like there are so much cards that aren't here. What they're called, I think they're Earthbound Servants. They aren't in here, and they should have been in here. Also, Jack's red archetype that he used in the series in Arc V is in here. All the DDDs aren't here because that archetype is supposed to be able to exceed synchro and fuse with very little to no effort, and you know that it's not in the game, and it should have been from the start. Yes, new backgrounds and also background music. The background music in this game sucks. Let's make Samurai. I think they did that because they were on a budget. Grave. Someone again. Battle. Let's see what that face down is. Nope. Oh, swear. That's speed right. Alright. Yeah, really was. That really was. I don't know what they were trying to prove with that, but that really was late. Alright, let's make this guy just in case he wants to use a monster effect on the field when it comes. Defense. And I'll do it for now. Let's see. One face down. Go. Target one monster on the field, destroy it. Whenever you're ready, buddy. Oh, he wants to attack first. Nope. You can have that attack. My catch will come back to my hand. Thank you. Alright, let's see what funny business this guy's dealing with. First things first, Kagaga Samurai, send clown to the grave. Target himself. No, I don't want that. Then we're gonna go cat. Defense. Now we're gonna bottle. Well, that's cool. Do one more. Hopefully we can get a decent matchup. It's dark silver. Oh. I mean, even with the sale, like they still lacked a lot of cards, because like I said, with the DD archetype, the DDD archetype, like right off the bat we were supposed to be able to exceed synchro and fuse, because that's what they do. I don't understand why we didn't got that. It baffles me, because that was the very first thing DDDs did when they first actually aired or were actually released. But then again, if they had put that in this game, then you know DDDs would have been a tier 1 deck, especially if you put it in my hands. Oh, he's playing Cosmos with Fire Kings. Excellent. I was actually looking for this matchup. He wants to pop. Of course. I don't see why not. Oh wow. That ain't bad at all. Let's start off with this Madolce. We're gonna add. Okay, go ahead. It's a brilliant fusion then. Why is my fusion summon taking long? Oh wow. Well, my stream didn't break, so I know it wasn't me. And that was the matchup I actually wanted. Because once I make queen, I could show you guys just how effect works, sending them back, and then they are back at square one again. Which hurts Cosmos a lot, because they rely on their lower level Cosmos to get up their bigger levels. And because he's dueling with the Fire King version, it's even that much more difficult, since it's not pure Cosmos to actually have your low level set, because you're gonna run into your Fire King monsters and then hopefully have a bigger Cosmo monster to be popped by its effect. Oh boy. And by the way, this deck does have an excellent track record of beating Cosmos.